All right, I think we are live now. A very good evening to all my fellow traders and a very warm welcome at OLYMP Trade's today's webinar. Today's webinar is very special. Today we are going to learn a very simple yet effective strategy. So, am I audible to everyone? Is my voice clear enough for everyone to understand? I think yes. Okay. So, let us start talking about today's hot strategy of the day, of the week, the confrontation strategy, which is one of my favorite strategies, which is very simple, very easy to understand, yet very, very effective and accurate. Okay, so without wasting any further time, let us straight jump right into the strategy. So, okay, first of all, guys, since the user interface of the platform has changed recently, how are you all liking the new user interface? Please feel free to express your views in the live chat. Please feel free to mention the pros and cons of the new user interface. Your feedback, your reviews are really very appreciated. Thank you, guys. Okay, so in order to apply the confrontation strategy, what you need to do is you need to click on this technical analysis button here. Then, okay, let me remove this first of all. All right. Then we will apply the confrontation strategy shown here. Once you click on the confrontation strategy, you will see a short description. The confrontation strategy is most suitable for those who want to avoid spending hours in search of a favorable signal for entry. So this strategy, you will love this strategy if you are one of those traders who doesn't like to, wait for a favorable entry for a very long time. So it relies on the bears power, bulls power oscillator and the parabolic SAR indicator. Parabolic are very own favorite trend indicator. Remember to watch the video instruction for it. After this webinar, you might want to watch this short video for the revision of the strategy. Okay, guys. All right. So, has anyone of you previously ever used confrontation strategy? If yes, please feel free to mention your feedback of the strategy in the live chat. And if no, then today I will be going to teach you. No worries. Okay. So let me apply the enable the strategy here. Once you click on enable, you can see that one indicator and two oscillators have been applied on the chart. One of them is the parabolic indicator, other one is the bears power oscillator, then there is this bulls power oscillator. Okay, so the parabolic indicator, as we all know, gives us a confirmation of a trend reversal as soon as it shifts its position, right? We can notice by looking at these pink parabolic dots that whenever the price is going in the upward direction, in other words, whenever the price is rising, the parabolic dots are appearing below the candlesticks, right? And whenever the price is going in the downward direction, whenever the price is falling, the parabolic dots are appearing at the top of the candle. So as a matter of fact, now we know this thing, that the placement of the parabolic dots is negatively related to the price movement. If the price is going upward, the parabolic dots will place themselves below the candle. If the price is going downwards, the parabolic dots will place themselves above the candle. So based upon this fact, we can plan, we can execute our trading entries. Whenever the parabolic dot is shifting, at that point, we can make a trade. But it should be along with the indication of the bears power and bulls power oscillator. Okay, so let me show you that how we need to study the bears power and the bulls power oscillator. See, if the parabolic dot is shifting below the candle, if the dot, it was appearing on the top of the candle here, right? But once it has shifted below the candle, This is a signal for an upside trade. Now we will look at the bear's power and bull's power oscillator. The bull's power oscillator, if we want to make an upside trade, should be above the zero line. Now this is the zero line here. I'm sorry guys, today I'm feeling a bit under the weather. I'm very sorry. Okay, so if the bull's power oscillator, bull's power bar is above the zero line, then this is a green flag for the upside trade. And if the bear's power is also above the zero line, then it is another green flag for an upside trade. So the parabolic shifted below the candle. Bull's power is above the zero line. Bear's power is also above the zero line. Both of them are indicating an upward price movement. At this point, you will make an upside trade. Okay, guys, is it clear how to analyze the price movement using the parabolic and the bull's power, bear's power oscillator? Please feel free to ask any doubts, any queries through the live chat of this webinar. Now let us try to find some entries. See here the parabolic is shifted above the candle. The bear's power was already below the zero line. The bull's power has just now appeared below the zero line. So we may want to take a downside entry here. I have made a downside trade for 2 minutes. The chart time frame is 1 minute and the trade time duration is 2 minutes. Generally, you should make the entry on the initial few parabolic dots. Okay. So if this trade doesn't go in our favor, then we will apply certain risk money management and we will increase the amount in the next trade. We call it the martingale formula. For example, if you lose a particular trade, if you lose a trade which is for let's say $10, the next trade you might want to place for $20 so that you get the recovery of the previously lost trade and you get some profit also along with it. Also, there is this good investment opportunity, guys. If you follow the cryptocurrencies, there was this collapse of one of the major cryptocurrency exchanges, FTX. This company, this exchange, it recently collapsed, and now Binance is in talking terms of acquiring this company. A lot of these things are going on, and it led to a crash of one of the most widely traded cryptocurrency, which is Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is sitting below its all-time low, and I think that it is right now at its all-time low. So it might be a good opportunity. Value investors might know what I'm talking about here. So the Bitcoin, the most expensive cryptocurrency, is available at a very discounted price at this point. So you might want to make your investments into Bitcoin. This is the right time to do so. So we lost this $10 trade. No worries. We will plan the next trade accordingly with the different amount. So let us try to find some new entries. All right, one by one, we will study all the assets here. We will see if we have an entry in any of the assets. So here the parabolic dot shifted below the candle. The bull's power was already above the zero line. The bear's power is also above the zero line. So here I am taking an upside trade for 2 minutes. $20 is the trade amount following the martingale principle. If we win this trade, the previous loss will be recovered and also we will get some profit along with it. Guys, I hope that this strategy is clear to each and every one of you. If not, please feel free to ask your doubts and queries through the live chat. We will wait for this trade to close. If we win this trade, then the next trade we will again return to the base amount, which is $10. Guys, meanwhile, if you see any entry using the confrontation strategy, please feel free to enter in the live chat box. I will study and analyze your entry and see to it whether it is the right entry or not. Hi, Azaz, Parth, Alexander, Faris, Muhammad Iftikhar, Adarsh Mitra. I welcome you all. Hi from OLYMP Trade team, Hangman Candlestick. Hello. Hi, Adan. A very good evening to all of you. So we won this trade using the martingale principle. We were able to make the recovery of the previously lost trade, and we were able to manage some $8 profit as well. Guys, is the strategy clear? If you have any doubt, please feel free to ask in the live chat. Faris, USD JPY. Okay, let us do some analysis of the currency pair. I think there are some very crucial levels when it comes to USD JPY. Let us have a top-down study approach here. So there was this all-time high of the currency pair, which was somewhere around 152, and since that level, it has been declining. And I would say that 150 is going to be a very strong resistance point for the currency pair. So whenever the price is anywhere near 150 levels, you can plan a downside trade for USD JPY. So we won the previous trade, we made the recovery, we made the profit. Now we will again return back to the base amount, which is $10. Let us try to find some other entries. The name of the strategy is confrontation strategy, Siva. Hello, Dipanshu. Core CPI. Yes, definitely. The core CPI is the consumer price index basically, which does not include the food and energy prices basically. It gives you an idea of the inflation rate. Olymptrade platform, if you are using any kind of bot, it is not allowed. It is against the rules of the platform, Mr. Rajat. Dipanshu, I would suggest you that if you want to start trading, $100 might be a decent enough amount, and with $100 you can even follow the martingale up to 6 chances. Guys, if you have any other questions, please feel free to ask. If not, let us try to find a few more entries using the strategy. Okay, one by one, now we are going to analyze. Here, I think that we can enter into a downside trade for 2 to 3 minutes because we can see weakness in the market, guys. This is how you can predict using the candlesticks. The price was going in the upward direction, but a doji candle appeared here, followed by another doji candle, followed by a red candle. So it is showing us that the buyers are now struggling to take the price in the upward direction. And if the buyers are struggling, then we might want to enter into a downside trade. This is known as price action trading. This is how you can, understand the psychology of the candlesticks. And in order to learn the price action trading techniques, you can book a one-on-one trading session with one of the experts of the OLYMP Trade platform. But for that, you need to reach the expert status of the platform. So guys, I motivate all of you to climb on the trader's way and reach the expert or advanced status very soon, so that you can have the access to these one-on-one trading session with or one of the Olympic experts. However, the market is very uncertain, so it is not always quite sure that you are going to win a particular trade or not. But yes, you can maximize your chances with a good knowledge of the candlestick psychology, indicators and oscillators, and with some experience. Let us try to find few more entries using the confrontation strategy. So okay, here we might have an entry. I can see that the parabolic has shifted on the top of the candle. The bear's power is below the zero line, bull's power is also below the zero line, so I am making a downside trade here. The previous trade is about to expire. We have won the previous trade. Sachendra, you have shown 90% commission of Bitcoin in it, and in mine it is 80% in clear. I'm not able to understand your question. However, the commission, it depends upon the market situations and the multiplier which you are using. Okay, we won the previous trade which was for $10, but the next trade it is not going in our favor yet. So if we lose this trade, we will increase the amount. We will use the martingale formula, and I think we have a downside entry in Bitcoin as well. So I'm making a downside trade in Bitcoin for 5 minutes. The parabolic has shifted. Both the bull's power and bear's power is indicating below the zero line. So two trades we are holding right now, Bitcoin and gold. Both the trades are in the downward direction. Guys, if you have any question relating to the strategy or relating to the platform in regard, please feel free to ask in the live chat. I'm very sure that all of you have the potential of becoming a professional trader. It is just about the discipline which you need to build, guys. You have to be very disciplined. You have to have a control over your emotions. And the day you are able to control your emotions, you will be always on the profitable side. I'm very sure all of you guys have the potential of being a professional and a profitable trader. Asia Composite Index, I think we might have an upside entry here, considering the price action. The candles are getting rejection from below. The Japanese candle has changed its color. Here we can apply the Heikin-Ashi candle, and if the Heikin-Ashi candle has changed its color, then it might be considered as an upside entry. See, the Heikin-Ashi candle, it is a green candle right now. If the next candle also closes in green, then we can enter into an upside trade. If the next candle, the following candle also closes on the greener side, then we can make an upside trade. This is how you can use the Heikin-Ashi candles. Whenever the Heikin-Ashi candle changes its color, and if it is followed by the same color candle, then it is considered to be an entry. For example, we might see an entry in the Asia Composite Index. Okay, I think we can make an entry here. Right now we placed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of 6, we have lost 2 trades, and 4 trades we have won. 2 trades are still going on. Guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the live chat relating to the strategy or relating to anything about the platform in general. Today's topic is the confrontation strategy, wherein we are using the parabolic and the bull's power and bear's power oscillator, which is as of now giving us very good results. Again, back to the Japanese candlestick pattern. Let us try to find some more entries. I think that we might not win the Asia composite trade. So we can even close this trade. It is difficult to control emotions when once taking high risk give. Yes, since see sometimes you have invested $10 and you are able to take that $10 amount to, let's say, 100 or $200, which is 1000 or 2000% of return. So your mindset is different when you start trading again. You are always looking forward to that kind of result, which is impractical, impossible to do every day. So guys, you should have this certain rule. You should restrict yourself to earning 10 to 20% of your total capital on every single day. Because sometimes you are lucky enough to get 1000, 2000% return, but you will not be able to do it every single day. In Astro Index, I think we are very close to find a downside entry. The parabolic is going to shift very soon. And guys, I have discussed the entry in Bitcoin, which is a good opportunity to invest your money for a long period. Good investment opportunity. The Bitcoin cryptocurrency is available at a very, very discounted price. It's all time low. Euro Composite Index also we have a downside trade. The parabolic shifted, bulls power, bears power, both of the oscillators are below the zero line. So here we can make a downside trade. Hello, hi Dinesh ji. Good evening. Very warm welcome. Guys, if you have any questions relating to the strategy, relating to anything about the platform in general, if you have doubts, questions, please feel free to ask in the live chat. I will be more than happy to clear all your doubts. So we have this one active trade on Europe Composite Index. Guys, if you have any trading ideas, trading entries which you are able to see on the chart right now, please feel free to mention in the live chat. If found suitable, we will make that entry. We will have an analysis of the particular entry. Please feel free to ask in the live chat, mention in the live chat. We had a red Marubozu candle here, and after the red Marubozu, there hasn't been a single red candle yet, which is very strange. So I think that we can enter into a downside trade here for 1 minute, expecting this candle to close in red, because since we had a Marubozu red candle. The full body candle, this candle is known as a Marubozu candle, and after a Marubozu candle, it is expected for the next candle to be of the same color. Since here it was not followed by another red candle, so it is quite possible that this candle should be closing on the red side, and if it does, we will win this trade. Very easy, very technical entry considering the candlestick psychology and price action. Sorry. Mhm. Very big news coming at 7 p.m. IST related to USD. Okay, actually, I haven't seen the economic calendar yet. What is the news regarding? Can you please mention in the live chat itself. Okay, I think the CPI index itself, the core CPI initial jobless claims data will be released, and considering the previous and the forecast, if the data is on the greener side, it might be a good opportunity for us to enter into an upside trade. And if the data is having a negative impact, then we can enter into a downside trade. Yes, CPI and initial jobless claims. Mohammed Iftikhar, looks like confrontation is not a strong strategy. Okay, I think that we have almost had 60% accuracy. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out of 9 trades, only 3 lost. Yeah. So out of 12 trades, we have only lost 3 trades, which I think is good accuracy. Vijay, what kind of difficulties are you facing? I think that the sudden change from your mobile to your laptop might be a little difficult for you, but I suggest you to download the desktop application rather than trading in the browser. You can download the desktop application. Go to the website www.olymptrade.com/download, and you can download the application from there for your desktop based upon the operating system 64 or 32-bit. Then you will find easier to trade. CPI and initial jobless claims, I'm not very sure what the data will be, but yes, based upon the data, the market will be affected, and yes, it is going to have a deep impact on the USD. And if the data is positive, the USD might go in the upward direction very fast. So the data is about to release. You will see the effect of the data released on the currency pair. Guys, if you have any questions relating to the confrontation strategy, please feel free to ask. Okay, the data has been released. The initial jobless claims is very close to the previous data and to the forecast. So I don't think that it is going to have a deep impact on the currency. It might not affect that much. Let us look at the basic dollar index to get some more clarity. So it has been declining, and I think that we can enter into a downside trade here. Since the data is negative, it is having a negative impact. Whenever the data is released for a very short period of time, it has this kind of impact on the market, and it is a good opportunity for all of us to enter. See the Bitcoin, it suddenly rose so much that our trade, it has came in on the profitable side because of the decline in the USD. So this is how guys you can, all the data which has appeared in the economic calendar, it is on the negative side, so it is having a negative effect on the USD currency. Right, guys? So you can plan your trades based upon the data as well. Just keep an eye for the important news. You can filter the economic calendar. You can filter out the important news, these three-star news. Okay, we lost the trade in the very last second, but no worries. We will make this a recovery. The next trade I am going to make for 50 USD. And I will shift my stop loss in this particular trade to 0 now, since my trade came into on the profitable side. I will shift my stop loss to 0, which will make my trade risk free, or I might want to book some profit. Let me shift my stop loss to 10. This is how you can change your stop loss to adjust the risk on your trade. Okay, guys, so already in this session we were able to earn some good profits. Bitcoin came out to be profitable. The data helped, and we learned about the confrontation strategy, which also gave us good results. So, guys, if you have any questions relating to the strategy or anything which we discussed today, please feel free to ask in the live chat. Best time frame for fixed time trading. Okay, on the 1 minute chart, you can place your trade for somewhere around 2 to 3 minutes, and if you are analyzing a chart of much longer duration like 5 minutes, you can make the trade for 15 to 25 minutes. I think that the USD is falling more. Yes, as we saw that the data was negative, so it is having a negative impact on the currency. And I will now book my profits in this Bitcoin trade. As I planned, the situation came out to be profitable. The session was very profitable. We managed to book somewhere around $600. So, guys, if you have any questions relating to the confrontation strategy, relating to the trades that we took today, relating to the economic calendar, martingale system, Marubozu candle, anything, please, I request you feel free to ask in the live chat, because I do not want any of your questions unanswered or any of your doubts uncleared, guys. It is my pleasure that you have all joined today for this webinar, and I feel very good presenting this webinar to you guys. Also, please do not forget to subscribe OLYMP Trade's official Telegram channel and OLYMP Trade India Telegram channel. And if you like the video, do subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss on any updates, any videos. Press the like button, share the video. See, we can see the data had a negative impact on the USD. Muhammad Iftikhar, we need to take the entry whenever the parabolic dot is shifting. Let me show you with the help of our entries today. Whenever the parabolic dot is shifting, and along with the shift, the bear's power and bull's power should also be on the same side of the zero line. If the parabolic is in the top of the candle, the bull's power and bear's power should be below the zero line, then we can make a downside trade. On the basic dollar index, yes, we can enter into some downside trades, but I would recommend you to enter into a forex trade rather, because there can be a there might be a small retracement, but the long term effect is going to be on the negative side. So you can enter into a forex trade considering the US to dollar to fall. Nitesh. Okay, guys, I think you don't have any more further questions for today. So today we managed to earn some good profits, almost $600 in today's session. So it was my pleasure having this webinar with you guys. Thank you so much for joining today's webinar, giving me your time. We talked about the confrontation strategy today. We saw how the economic calendar data had an impact on the US dollar currency. And in the next webinar, we will be coming with some new strategy, new interesting topics to discuss with you guys, which will help you, hopefully help you to earn some profits. So thank you so much, guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to mention in the live chat. If not, then I would like to take your leave, and I will see you in the next webinar next Thursday, same time, same channel, your favorite platform, OLYMP Trade. Yes, Narayan, I have an Indian origin. Yes, Vinay, you can trade the FTT fixed time trading anytime during the day, Monday to Friday. And on the weekends, you can trade on crypto and the OTC assets. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I will see you all soon in the next webinar. Have a profitable journey on the platform. All the best. Take care. I wish you all a very good health. See you soon. Bye bye.